draft against the number 2. On the face-off, Bedard against Carlson. This one's underway. Glad to have you with us on Chicago Sports Network. Both teams make a change early as we hit the first minute of period 1. Puck on the near side, battle down low. Picked up there by Seneca. He'll put it in front, cut off by Nazar, but it goes right onto the stick of McTavish, and a pad save by Knight early. Now Landon Slager playing his first game of the season. And there's a long shot by Vlasic, directed on goal off traffic, and Dostal had to make a terrific right toe save to keep it scoreless.
Very valuable part of the game for the Hawks in protecting their net.
Bit of project starting to pay off. There's a chance in front, and Crevier sprawled and blocked the pass with his leg. As it turned into a 2-on-1 down low. Ducks reset. Pass back down low. Seneca took a bump. Good picked up by Kaiser, and the puck's flipped out to center ice.
Oh, not deep enough though. Here we go.
Work back in. McTavish just inside the line with a pass across. Nice steal there. It's McCabe. Short-handed. Ilya McCabe. Stopped by Dostal. Penalty winding down. Killorn fires a pass down the boards. There's a shot blocked by Green. Fed on goal as the penalty comes to an end, and Burakovsky's out of the box. Hawks have killed it off. Played across. Levshunov feeds it to Bertuzzi. Back to Bedard. Good job to feed it over. Here's Burakovsky. Got the shot. Glove save. What a chance for Burakovsky when he got the puck back. Missed on the first chance. Didn't get a shot away.
And that's what made that one a good one again.
There's Wenzel with a shot. Dostal with a save, and he hangs on. Bedard 11 points, 6 career games against Anaheim. First period brought to you by Toyota. Hawks keep the pressure on. Pass off a skate, settle down. Bedard, sharp angle. Dostal makes the save. He's been busy. Some good chances for the Hawks to open the scoring.
Yeah, that
by Colangelo.
That play happened because of Grizzlick's good hands at the left point. Rick, he did a great job of getting a lacrosse ball to stay in the zone.
Here he comes again, over to Bedard. Bedard shoots, and off the stick, maybe the shaft. Dostal got a piece of that, steered it wide. Artem Levshunov. All the way around, but that'll be intercepted and fired back down low from McTavish. Sharp angle turned away by Spencer Knight. Breaking rules. Teravainen through the feet of Nazar. Murphy, slap shot, stopped by Dostal. Tip to the corner, up the boards. Burakovsky there to cut it off. Under pressure, puck slides free, and it might be an odd-man rush the other way. Terry with Petrano shorthanded. Boy, Terry in front, big save by Knight on the redirection by Frank Petrano.
Another good example of how quickly he seals the ice from the butterfly position.
Granlund's out of the box, got a shot away. Now the Hawks could have numbers. Burakovsky's been out for a bit though. Slager racing in, fresh legs, got a shot away off the outside of the net. Burakovsky had nothing left, had to go to the bench. And Slager made a nice little move to get a chance, but put it wide. Ducks back the other way. Down the boards. Zellweger works the puck into the corner, gets it back himself. One hand on the stick, knocked down. Good physical play by Vlasic. Puck to the point. Moore plays it over, gets it back with a shot, and that's fought off by Knight. Bit of a knuckle puck. Connor Bedard on the attack with a shot. Dostal with the save. Rebound chopped into the corner.
That was a tricky shot to the short side.
Tries to get set up on the power play, but good work again on the PK by the Hawks. And there's McCabe one more time, but he can't get it out. Kept alive at the point. Here's a chance. Granlund with a shot. And Knight got a piece of that. Puck goes around to the far side. Kept in by Jackson Lacombe. He had 14 goals last season, most by a Ducks defenseman in 14 years. Well, Lacombe doesn't have a point this season yet. Meantime, there's a sharp angle shot. Rebound stopped. Made two big saves. And then other rebound shovel wide of the goal. Oh, that was close. Backhanded across. Worked in now by Carlson. There's a shot on the far side. That's turned away by Knight. Now Teravainen. Hawks break out. Doc swings in wide. Nazar and Vlasic with him. There's a blocker saved by Dostal on that sharp angle forward from the right side. Lacomb's back onto it. Terry gains control and feeds it all the way across. Played in front, off the stick, batted away. Final minute of play in the first. Spencer Knight just lost his stick. It fell out of his hands. He was going to go behind, then realized the icing was going to be called off. Here's a chance. Knight, no stick, makes a nice save. Period two's underway. Face-off win Nazar, but breaking through to Haskell was Cutter Gauthier.
Yeah, Tony Esposito bobblehead coming up November 15th against the Toronto Maple Leafs.
And not wait. There's a shot into traffic, and that winds up in the corner. Carlson up the boards, back to the line. Shot from the point by Mitchikov. Fought out by Knight, chip just wide. Couldn't hang on to it with all sorts of chaos in front of the goaltender. And the puck rolls just wide. That shot from the line, stopped by Knight, found it through traffic. Good start to this period by the Ducks. Vlasic trying to settle things down, does a good job to poke it ahead. Nazar played it out, but that's intercepted in the neutral zone, and Ducks back on the attack. Leo Carlson plays it in deep. Mitchikov up after it, hit in the corner, and a good check by Nazar, but pass comes to the front of the goal, all the way over. Knight makes a save on a rolling puck that was fired on goal by Alex Killorn. And
well, I think they're happy campers being a part of the Ducks build.
Another stop by Knight on that feed to the front by Granlund. Turns for the forehand, played in front. That's tipped back to Rinzel. Rinzel, here's Bedard with a shot, and that's off the shoulder of Dostal. Quickly across to Alex Vlasic. Vlasic trying to get around his man. Shot, glove save is off the bench into the play with a shot on goal was Teravainen. Gets it back down low from Bedard. Cuts around from behind the net. Takes a look. Bedard one-timer, another shoulder save by Dostal off number 98. Puck bounces back to Rinzel. Blasted back in by Chicago as we approach the midway mark of this hockey game. Good communication. Doc said leave it. They did. He got a shot away. And Dostal will glove that and hang on. McKayev jabs it ahead, but not out. Lacombe passing. McTavish tipped that on goal. And Knight's able to turn it aside. And it's a golf simulator in there as well, Panger.
There sure is.
I'm not sure if you noticed or not, but nice play by McKayev. McKayev put it just wide. Oh, there's that speed again. He banked the puck to himself, but missed on the glove side on Dostal. There's Bedard. Got past him. Picked up by Leo Carlson. Leads the Ducks on the attack. Right in! Off the post! He got it in behind Knight, but sharp angle. Put it off the post, and it slid across the goal mouth.
A little bit wide, and then Carlson here fanned on the first one, and then puts it off the post. And he thinks it's in the net there. So he fans on it. That freezes the goaltender, and it's off the post and almost off the other post.
Donato goes to the bench. Bertuzzi comes on, and they set up the man advantage late stage of second period. Teuvo Teravainen, Tyler Bertuzzi down low. Nazar with a shot to save by Dostal. Rebound picked up and fired down the ice.
That's a great setup right there.
Switches spots with Rinzel and with Teravainen. Bedard all the way around. Puts it off the side of the post. Comes right back to him. Tip back to Rinzel. Takes a look. Off the outside of the post. Picked up by Teuvo Teravainen. Hawks pressuring. Here's Rinzel.
He just loves the game of hockey. He always has. I'll never forget when his late father Rocky called me in Wheaton, Illinois, and asked me to take him out to a rink in Winnetka and teach him how to be a goalie. It seems like yesterday. It wasn't.
Well, time gets compressed as you get older, that's for sure. What a year for the Hawks. There's a glove save by Spencer Knight. Slides over to the corner, picked up there and fed ahead by Kreider. Killorn's pass. Onto the puck is Zellweger. He'll try a sharp angle shot up high off Knight, who makes the save. Pushed off the
what a play that is by Moore.
Ian Moore. Just called up into the lineup. Just his fourth NHL game. Got a shot away. Stop. Bouncing rebound. Doc trying to get there. Colangelo tied up by Reichel, and the puck's fired all the way around by Doc. Here's Connor Murphy. Throws it on goal. Stopped by Dostal. Rebound. Loose side of the goal. Burakovsky cuts in deep. Gives the puck to Connor Bedard. Back to Burakovsky. All the way back to the line. Grizzly shoots. Glove save. Dostal found it through traffic. Bertuzzi with the screen. Good play behind the net to Bertuzzi. Burakovsky goes in front. Bertuzzi banks it back to Rinzel instead. He'll take a look with a long shot. Turned aside by Dostal. Taken away by Leo Carlson. Oh, he almost gave it away to Bedard, but got away with it. Now Carlson with speed. Dropped it off. Here's a chance. Shot by Kreider off the outside of the post. Sam Rinzel trying to get his way out. There's a play over to Teravainen. He'll play it ahead to Nazar. Knocked down at the blue line by Gudas. Nazar from his knees makes a pass to Donato. Bumps it across. Nazar feeds it over. Off the crossbar. They score on the rebound. Frank Nazar makes it 1-0 Hawks.
Who had all kinds of time. Right here, it looked like out of control, but Rinzel then gets out of the zone. Donato plays it back, and here's the play I'm talking about there. Bringing the defenseman to him, playing it over to Wyatt Kaiser. The shot gets taken, and then it goes off the post there and in. Good hand-eye coordination right here by the Detroit, Michigan native. Slamming that home. It hasn't been the ultimate clean game for Frank Nazar.
Scramble. Granlund wins it with help. Here's Lacombe. Takes a look. Passes down low. Knight stands his ground. Picked up by McCabe. Kreider in front. Banked across though in behind. Final minute of play in the third period. Fired down the boards. McTavish. Lacombe with a shot. Off the post. Right off the left side goal post. To the left of Knight, that is. And they'll reset. McTavish from the right flank. Flips it back. Carlson plays it over. Lacombe. Little slap pass. Tipped in front. Here's McTavish. Scores! Goes top shelf on the power play with 35.8 to go. And this one's tied at 1.
What a sharp angle shot that was by McTavish. I get a little bit of a break myself.
Here's a shot by Rinzel. Loose puck in front. Don't stall with a big save. Off Nazar. Came that close to putting the Hawks in front in the final 10 seconds. And the Ducks able to lock that out.
What a chance.
Wow.
Good push there. After giving up a goal like that, the Hawks don't sag back. They get 2 good scoring chances.
And they will control. Burakovsky. Well, the player hadn't come on yet. He gave it away. Picked up by Zellweger. Carries in. Shoots. Stop Knight. Rebound. Pad save. Knight robs Zellweger on an opportunity on his own rebound. And Knight's able to cover up.
I don't think that Bedard was fully off the ice on that change with McCabe coming back on the ice. And that led to the opportunity.
Carried to center. Knocked off the stick of Gauthier. Good play by Kaiser. Here comes Nazar. He's got McCabe. Stopped by Dostal. Got the shoulder on that shot. That had potential. Cutter Gauthier the other way. It's a 2-on-1. Gauthier! Knight with a save. Got a piece of that steered wide. The puck goes all the way around and down the ice. 2-on-1. He's got McTavish with him. Here's the pass out of McTavish's reach. His stick tied up. The good play, Rinzel. Hawks have numbers. 3 of them. 3-on-1. Donato with Bedard and Rinzel. Bedard! Stopped by Dostal. Rebound. Bedard in front. They score! Donato wins it in overtime.
Not sure Bedard left the ice this whole time, but a great play in the D zone. That's all Sam Rinzel. Sam Rinzel makes the play against McTavish. Now you got the odd man break, and this shot was stopped, but he pries it loose and then gets it back to Donato. And when that happens, the goalie's out of position. But this is a great play there by Rinzel. Now he's got some help along the way. Donato feeds the puck there, kind of handcuffs Bedard, but all good shooters find a way to balance it out. And then a perfect pass right on the tape to Donato, who cashes in for the overtime game winner here at the United Center.
Second career overtime winner for Donato. His first as a Hawk. He scored in 3 straight games now. That was fun. Bedard with the setup. Donato with the game winner.